My name is Kelly Coles. I'm Vice President of Building and Infrastructure with the Calgary Municipal Land Corporation. As a development manager overseeing the delivery of the BMO Centre, in 2019, CMLC embarked on a rigorous procurement process that attracted interest from around North America. We were looking to select partners that would support us in leading the successful delivery of Western Canada's largest convention venue. M3 Development Management and PCL Construction were carefully selected as project manager and construction manager for their expertise and experience working on large-scale infrastructure projects.
My name is Carrie Surreal, and I'm the Director of Park Development for the Calgary Stampede. At the Calgary Stampede, we have a saying that we're greatest together, and we knew that we needed to find the right team to deliver this complex project. We picked partners that had the experience on a project of this size. What we spent even more time on was finding the right people for the team. What we ended up with was a team that has an unprecedented drive and pride to deliver this city-changing project on time and on budget.
It became evident to us early on in the process that both partners understood the vision that CMLC and along with our partners at the Calgary Stampede had for the emerging culture and entertainment district. They understood the importance of this building in a larger context, that it wasn't just a building or a specific site boundary, but that it was a piece in a much larger puzzle that would eventually see the transformation of Stampede Park and the city of Calgary transformed to become a world-class destination.
My name's Keith Bowers, and I'm with PCL, and we're the construction manager on the project. And initially our role was to focus on budgeting and tendering scopes to help the design and client team with making decisions. And then we rolled into managing the construction of the building, where we really focused on safety, quality, and schedule, and working with our trade partners. The size of this project and the complexity has really been immense. We've had over 600 workers at times working on the project, and we've been going 6 days a week and working at heights in a lot of the areas of the building. So that presents its own challenges. We've got a team of superintendents and project managers and coordinators that are focused on coordinating the work and managing specific areas. We also really focus on communication and pre-planning of the work and trying to celebrate accomplishments with the team and all the effort on site. You know, one of the most important parts of this project is all the tradespeople that do the day-to-day work, and without them, we wouldn't succeed as a team.
I'm Nicholas Sinclair Foreman. I'm the project director here at M3 Development Management. Our team is responsible for the overarching project management and ultimately the successful completion of the BMO Centre expansion project. So our project team includes CMLC, Calgary Stampede, SPS, which is Stantec, Populous, and S2, PCL, and of course us here at M3. We established all of our necessary project protocols, and then we moved into 2020, and that's when COVID hit. And so from there, we again adjusted the way that we were delivering the project and the way we had to collaborate and coordinate to one another. And then from COVID, obviously there was these huge impacts on market conditions that everyone is aware of. And from there, we also pivoted and figured out what was the best interests of the project and what decisions needed to be made to mitigate those market conditions so we could move forward on time and on schedule.
As the owner, Calgary Stampede had to make tough decisions on project priorities at key milestones to ensure that the project stayed on budget. Those decisions had to be made quickly to ensure that we respected the project schedule. Working with PCL and M3, we always felt that those decisions were informed and they were strategic.
We've definitely had some unique challenges on the project. One was working through the pandemic years and really managing and dealing with some of the supply chain issues and procurement challenges that the whole construction industry has been facing. So we've really had to change our approach to managing the planning for when deliveries of material come in and how we can actually sequence the work. Another challenge on the project has been the unique steel structure design of the building. With huge long span trusses, super jumbo steel sections. We've sourced material from a European mill for some of the jumbo steel sections, one of only a few mills in the world that produce those. So really unique challenges when it comes to building the structure and the overall finishes and complexity of the project.
Effective communication and collaboration were foundational to our partnership, and both M3 and PCL reinforced to us that engaging them as partners in this project was the right choice. The project, like many others, experienced great challenges through the pandemic. Everything from a seriously ill labor force to site conditions and working requirements that changed on a daily basis. This team worked tirelessly to come to the table and understand how we could transform those challenges into opportunities. And as a result of this commitment, I am proud to say this project remains on time and on budget.
Communication is key. and we figure out, what's the best solution and how we're going to approach a problem and what the steps that we need to take are. It's been this really organic experience, which, it's been a real pleasure to be a part of.
We've definitely had some lessons learned on the project, and I'd say for me the biggest one is how important collaboration and teamwork is with the different partners and stakeholders on the job. Our partnership with M3 and the design team at Stantec, Populous, and S2 has been extremely strong. We've also had a great relationship with the clients at Calgary Stampede and CMLC, and in the end, the results really speak for themselves.
I think for us, it's really a reaffirmation that team is everything. If you can find a way to build a really strong foundational team right at the very beginning, you can motivate them to be unilaterally focused on a common goal and on mutual success. You are going to find the solutions faster. You're going to figure out the best way to move forward in the best interest of the project and the stakeholders. And that for us is critical.
Coordinating construction next to a busy and occupied space has meant a tremendous amount of stakeholder engagement with our venue operations and sales team. A critical success factor for us has been PCL's willingness to accommodate and respond to an evolving event schedule.
Our team's been really focused on working in partnership with Calgary Stampede and knowing that our construction activities are right next to their ongoing activities and events. So we've done detailed work plans with Calgary Stampede operations and at times sequenced our work around their events. A great example is the 10-day Stampede Festival in July, where we either fully shut down construction or minimized to just interior activities this last summer, just to make sure that ultimately the show must go on. That's the motto that we've lived by with Stampede.
There is a large team of experts that go beyond M3 and PCL that have contributed to the successful outcome. Our design team of Stantec, Populous, and S2, our expert structural consultants RJC and MKA, we have our locally based accessibility consultants Level Playing Field, our landscape architects at O2 Planning and Design, civil engineers at Urban Systems, just to name a few. We will be standing with our project team and our partner, the Calgary Stampede, as we open the doors and prepare to welcome the world to Western Canada's largest convention centre in the summer of 2024.